All right. Let's get it going. Let's fire it up. For some chesty gains. Here we go. What's up? What's up? Okay. We're good to go. Alrighty. All seems to be in order. Let's go. Alright. Probably doing some incline chesties. I don't even really feel like I've been needing to do flat bench that much recently. Been doing incline only. Maybe we should though. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Whew. Yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna do a flat bench. Like I haven't been like there's no problem with flat bench, I just haven't really been, I don't know. Just haven't been doing it, you know? I'm coming in here just doing incline, which has really been fine. It's truly been all right. So, we'll see. What kind of tunes we want today? Let's see. Let's start with a little In Flames. That'll get us started. This is down to business. What's up? What if we wanted to do flat bench, we could. What if we did incline and then flat? Start with the incline, then go to flat bench. Again, usually we do the other way around, but get a little creative, a little experimental. Morning. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. On here. I see. Okay. Lordy Lord. What's up, dude? Trying to get warmed up for the day, dude. Had a good run yesterday. Putting together some 8-minute, between like 8:15, 8:30-minute miles on those. Not bad, not bad. Not shabby at all. Not bad, not bad. So it's hype in the stream, yeah, a little bit, huh? Zygo definitely is a game changer. Makes living professionals a cakewalk. It's nice, huh? It's nice. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad that we get to work with them. Bring that to you guys at a discount. Very helpful, huh? I may even be swapping my profession over in Canada. I might be going tailoring or something, but blacksmithing works for now. There we go. Blacksmithing works for now. Blacksmithing is a big money saver, that's for sure. Because with blacksmithing, you can get the 2 sockets on your gear just from Wrath, basically. So that's pretty cool. Been having some of them cooler mornings recently, right? Yesterday's morning was cool. That's why I think the run was so smooth. I like warm weather, but it is good to exercise when it's a little cooler, like running like that. Kept my heart rate down, we were able to go much faster. It's cool. Warmed up here, team. Then see what we're doing today. Maybe some reacts, maybe some wow. Suits up. Yes. Whew. Man, oh man. Whew. That's what I think we'll do today though. A little chest. We'll keep doing our pull-ups in between like we've been enjoying. The Vacianos, oh my gosh. He's back, baby. Big flex for you. Good to see you, man. Thanks for the 99 months of the prime. That's crazy, bro. Good to see you, man. How's it hanging, dude? What is up? Oh boy. What you been up to, man? Oof. It's OG pumper right there, man. It's OG pumper. Almost 100 months getting there. Crazy. Thank you, man. Translation was H-Pal, and I goes, oh yeah, H-Pals, that's kind of, from what I hear from my H-Pal buddies, it's kind of rough right now. That's tough, dude. That's tough. I think H-Pal is probably better in shuffle than it is in threes, but yeah. I don't think H-Pal is doing too hot right now, man. It's not just you. Some mastermind. That's what I'm hearing, dude. Just in general, not doing too great. Alright. But hang in there, bro. It's good practice, I guess. There we go. Maybe H-Pal will be a little better next expansion and you'll just be ready to rock. You know? Ugh. Whew. Man. Ugh. Man, oh man. Is it probably like solo shot 2.4K? Yeah. I think they're probably better in shuffle. But still not great, probably. Try rogue? Always a solid bet, I bet. Always a solid bet. Yeah, thanks for pumping us up yesterday, Lonnie Long. That was awesome. Making our singular short stream a bumper. That was awesome. We'll get our gym stream and then gaming stream in today. Gaming stream should be a little longer today. Try to get some gaming in, maybe some reacts like I was saying. Maybe we will, huh? That's 3 or 4? I feel you, bro. I feel you. Thank you, man. Means a lot. Man, you guys are liking those WoW PvP related reacts. I think we got a few more that might be kind of cool to look at. Share our thoughts on that. Gets people stirred up one way or the other, huh? Oh man. Whew. Get a little bit of shoulders in there too, I suppose. Yeah, clock's ticking on the WoW season though. Clock's ticking, then we gotta see what's up after that. Who knows? little bit of downtime. You know what I was wondering? Is when there's not really any arena during pre-patch, maybe people will come play kata. So kata arena might be bumping during that time. Thanks, base. Or bachito. Perhaps that's the pronunciation. Bachitoichi. Oh my goodness. But yeah, maybe that's where people will be getting their arena fix in between, right? Go over and play some kata. And that'll be fun. Because yeah, we'll have a couple weeks there where there's no arenas. I mean, you can do arena, but you know, unrated, right? Maybe people will be testing out the BG Blitz or whatever. But still, I was thinking the kata might be bumping during that time for PvPers. The arena fiends out there. What people even play now? Fortnite, Valorant? I think those games are probably pretty popular. League, probably, to some extent. Yeah, I don't know either, man. I'm not sure either. Who knows? We'll see. We'll try different stuff, I guess. Maybe have some variety time during the downtime. But yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too, man. You know I am. Trying to figure out where the progression lies. We can make us some gains, you know? Always. But I think we finish out the season with WoW, and then we'll check out pre-patch for a couple days probably, and then, you know, we'll have a little bit of time in between to do some stuff, right? Whew. Have some time in between to mess around before War Within, you know, such as see what's up. Maybe get back on Elden Ring for a little bit. That was going pretty good. That was fun. Ooh-wee. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't really know if... I guess I get a different feeling for it. I don't think people are really toxic in WoW. I don't know. But I guess it can happen. One of the things I do notice from the videos that we've been posting are people just want to feel justified in, like, you know, like just feeling resigned to never getting rating and it's somebody else's fault. That's kind of what I've seen. It's MMR or gear or gladiators smurfing or whatever. It's just like, I don't know. They just want to feel resigned to not having to do anything, I guess. Because if it's not their fault they're not succeeding, then why would they try, right? I think that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm seeing people are, right? Dangerous. Those positions of entitlement, dangerous. Here we go. Whew. Weird. Weird. Yeah, I think maybe once you get a little better, start taking more personal accountability and try to actually improve it, maybe we'll get less toxic, yeah. Feel ya. What's up, Ari? What's up? Yeah, when's Smite 2 coming out? That gonna be fun? Smite 2. Here you go. Ugh. Oh my goodness. And Dixie, thank you so much, Big Flex, for pumping us up. Glad to have you aboard at long last. Finally get a chance to sub with the Prime. Thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, I've played Smite before. It was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Appreciate it, man. We'll take good care of that Prime for you, for sure. We will. Helping us get this day started. Thank you. Man, oh man. Like weaving them pull-ups in with these days. Oh my goodness. Ugh. All right. Oh man. Woo. Squeezy. Squeezy. Cache of macros for Warrior. Yeah, my YouTube channel's got a bunch of them, yeah. Whew. 4-plate bench, that's a big bench. Thanks, Mazili. That's a big bench. Or Masley. It's a big bench. Now, I mean, if you go to YouTube, just type in like Bajheera macros. Bajheera Warrior macros. Find some good ones. All my Warrior guides and stuff usually come with some macros and stuff that could be helpful to you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Man. Ugh. Bleh. Will you lose muscle if you do 4 workouts with 25K steps daily? I mean, what would make your, I mean, if you're losing, you'd lose muscle if you were like not training as hard and eating less, maybe. What's the other part of that situation? That's a pretty high amount of steps every day, if you ask me. That's, I mean, it's a lot of steps, right? So. There's just a whole lot of other things that go into that. What's making you curious if you'd lose muscle, right? You're trying to lift heavy, but I'm melting quite fast from weight. So you're eating at a deficit of calories. What are your goals right now? Help me understand your situation a little better. What are you trying to do? Because if you're losing a lot of fat, I mean, you're gonna probably, you know, your body mass is gonna come down a little bit, but if you're lifting hard, right? You're trying to get to sub 10%. Okay, so if you're lifting hard, don't let your lifting go down too much and see how it goes. But I mean, getting to sub 10% body fat is gonna probably involve some muscle loss. Why are you trying to get to sub 10%? Yeah, sprinting is kind of fun stuff though, a lot, isn't it? It's a different kind of workout. Getting your whole body going. But yeah, you're likely going to lose some muscle mass if you're trying to go sub 10% body fat, right? What's up, White Knight? It's kind of part of the deal once you start getting that lean. But yeah, that's why I'm curious why you're trying to get that lean. But if you're lifting and eating enough, but yeah, 25K steps is a lot, that's for sure. Like what? For me, that would have been like 5 hours of walking a day. Drop from 203 to 147 and weight loss, all muscle practically? Oh, it'll come back. Got a photo shoot? Gotcha. Well, have fun. Have fun. Here we go. Man, oh man. 25K is a lot? Yeah, but like, are you spending 5 hours a day walking? You got that treadmill on your desk or something? Yeah. We seem to get a lot harder every day. Yeah, I mean, sounds about right. Not a lot of people are sub 10% body fat and really strong. That's hard. I mean, like maybe if you're eating enough calories, but still staying that lean, but if you're in a deficit to try to pull your body fat down, that thing's gonna get hard, yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Oh man, this feels so even and weird. Whew. Well, get back to it, Jeremiah. Get back to it. Whew. Yep. All right, here we go. Keep it going. There we go. Let's bump that up a little bit too. Oof. Bump that up a little bit. Now when you get real deep into a cut in your maintain deficit, especially with that amount of walking, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's hard to also have big strength in the gym, right? How's your energy for training? I wonder. How's your energy in general? And how many calories you eat? What are those macros looking like? Yeah, it is sometimes hard to lift real hard. And that kind of deficit. Can relate. Can relate. Yep. 300 grams of protein is excessive. But, you know, fair enough. I'm still lifting most days, but I'm not every day right now. Probably 5 days a week right now. 2.4, 185. Yeah, that's not too low, I don't think. Not if we 125 kilos. Yeah, it's still probably excessive, but I mean, go for it, man. Go for it. I'm not saying you can't, but if you're a big dude, you like eating protein, I feel you on that. I mean, I'm eating more protein than I need as well, right? Feel ya. Feel ya. All right. There comes a time where those calories could be used as carbohydrates instead. How's the workout? Just getting started. How are you doing? Saw your DM. That's unimaginable. I don't know what to say about that one, man. Hope you're hanging in there, though. Hope you got some support out there. You don't look at food as food, using it as fuel, yeah? Then drop your protein and have more carbohydrates. There we go. There we go. Oh man, I like to eat, but you know, I also try to make good food selections too. You know what I mean? Got a lot of support right now? Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. Need that. Whew. Alrighty. Keep pumping a little bit here. See where this incline bench takes us today. It's on that rebuilding week right now. Yeah, I like to work out every day, but on some days, especially the early days, I'm maybe going for a run and getting on the gaming stream a little earlier. That's a big difference. That's heavy. Ugh. Whew. Heavy. Do I do coaching? No. No. Whew. Just give it out for free every day. Yep. Yep. That's awesome. White Knight's good. It says a chesting weekly. I don't know. Quite a few sometimes. Quite a few. Whew. But that's one movement that just feels pretty good. Maybe like on a normal week I would do 20. Not sure right now. Like 20 sets of like pressing and then like the flies and stuff. But yeah. And that's like working sets, so yeah, probably more than that, I guess. I guess a lot. I tend to go on the side of volume though. I just enjoy working out, I guess. There's probably some junk volume in there. Some junk volume. After doing cardio, brain's like, son, that's nice, huh? Nice. Quiet things down a little bit, it's good. With ya. Man, oh man, some work. But we're getting warmed up. Already Thursday somehow. Oh. Already Thursday. We're in here getting it done. Yeah, home gym's lovely. Very grateful we were able to make it happen. Definitely a dream come true for me. A lot of fun. And we're in here pretty much every day, as you'll find. Just about. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Get out here and pump it up. Oh. Last day of work for vacation, oh snap. What you doing on vacay? Man. Yeah, I think we got in our house, had a pretty good time overall. Some years back. But right now it's a little different, huh? I've showed you some loving. Oh, you're just like hanging out? Not going anywhere? That's good. Oy, oy, oy. You can find yourself some 0-calorie sauces, maybe. Good. All right. Whew. Let's do a couple sets of this real quick. From Croatia, yeah, I imagine. I don't know if price differences are in Croatia and the US, but US is like, houses are kind of costing a lot right now. I don't know. I think markets get kind of weird, especially leading into like an election year, so I don't think it's going to get better right now. But yeah, now we got our place. I'm glad we were able to put the gym in there too, because we waited until we had our own thing before we put the gym in it. I think it was the right call. Man, oh man. Something going on, that's for sure. That's good. Chest after work, yeah. Got chest before work today. Yep. Whew. Pull up bar and some dumbbells, there you go. That'll get it going. Good start. Definitely get something going with that setup, right? Oh yeah. Man. So yeah, that's about like time I like to get in here too. It's 8 now, but we've been in here for a bit. 155 on incline press, not much. Not much. Just bouncing back a little bit. Getting back into the mix here. It's all good. We had our 1 week off due to the cold, and then we're introducing running into the mix, and also in a little bit of a deficit right now, so not lifting real heavy, but that's okay. The workouts have been still good. Happy to be in the gym, feeling good overall. But not moving a ton of weight around. That's okay though. Right after lifting? No, I mean, I do sometimes, but running mostly is like a first thing kind of thing right now. Upcoming competitions, not for a bit, I don't think. Unless I just feel like randomly competing this fall, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Probably gonna be next year, maybe, as early as next year, probably not earlier, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. We'll see. Competing is kind of a lot, you know? It's kind of a lot. Whew. Thanks, King of Kings. Big Flex, the Prime Man, pumping us up, dude. For a year and a half. It's madness mode. Madness. But yeah, I've done a couple of runs after lifting, but the best thing to do, I think, is run first. For running, that is. But usually I'll kind of do running as like a maybe 3 days a week kind of thing right now. And that's working out fine. The reason why I would run first sometimes because it, so I have never run first then lifted, but that would be best for the like deal with the heat. But usually if I do both, it's lifting and then running. But some days I'm just doing only the run. Like yesterday, they only did the run. So we could get on the gaming stream on the Wednesdays. The weekend schedule is a little tighter on time, so maybe we'll run on Saturday this time around. My lower body, like ankles and like stuff, has to take a little bit of recovery time from the run. Knees and stuff are fine, which is great, but yeah, my lower legs need a little recovery, like my ankles. Man. Thankfully, like we're doing pretty good with the runs. I mean, we were doing like 8:15 to 8:30 minute miles for 5 miles yesterday. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Whew. Only run after criminals. Why are you gonna catch them if you never practice? Rowan, yeah. Good to see it. Good to see it. When I was like younger and running was my main focus, I would run first and then go lift. And that was pretty fun actually. But yeah, nowadays I'd probably be lifting first and running after, but if you're gonna do both, you need to get up early because running later is hot. And I enjoy warm weather, but your heart rate just spikes up to like, you know, much more than when it's cooler, you know? Yep. All right, here we real quick. Keep pumping. Yeah, not everybody loves running, but I was a runner in high school and college, so I still really enjoy it, especially during the summertime. It's really nice. All right. If you have time, I'd say split to alternate running with some rest days if you can fill a week. Yeah. As I've been easing into it, that's kind of what I've been doing. Partially just because of my schedule, but yeah. But some days, you know, you do workout, feel good, go for a run after, it's fun. But yeah, I agree. I'm with you. I'm with you. Hard for you to run outside and mess up your knee. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, thankfully my knees have always been pretty good. But just like I was saying, when I'm easing back into running, it's my like ankles and stuff that really need to kind of have the recovery time and whatever. Yeah, I'll walk on the treadmill if I'm not running the next morning, or if I didn't run that day. Is it hot in the garage? No, it's like 8 a.m., and sometimes it can get hot at 8 a.m., but not today. It's kind of cool outside today. California, frequently where I live, has like a little marine layer in the morning, so it's like cloud cover in the morning, so it doesn't really get hot until that burns off. So the mornings can still be pretty cool. Sun's coming out now though. All right. man. It's not very heavy, but that's alright. We're pumping. This is SoCal. Man. Whew. Yeah, I don't do a lot of swimming. It's easier to just go outside and run than it is to go find a pool. I was on the West Coast now, but for the past like 10 years, yeah. Crazy to think of that. I grew up in Tennessee, but my parents moved out to California, and I stayed in Tennessee for a little while to kind of just keep working on what I was doing, which is getting started in content creation. Then I eventually moved out. So you were born in Nashville? Yeah, that's where I grew up, yeah. Grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, brother. We probably know some of the same places then, bro. You were born and raised in Nashville, still here? Nice, you like it? It was a good place to grow up, I thought. But yeah, my parents moved to Cali, and I went and visited them. I was like, oh, I gotta get out here. This is nice. So here we are. How many times have I moved states? I mean, aside from college, you know, just the once. But you know, I went to college not in Tennessee for a bit. I mean, Goodlettsville, gotcha. Gosh. Nashville for school, nice. What school? I went to Vandy for a little bit. Oh, man. Whew. Man. Kentucky greater than Tennessee? Not in my experience, but I had less experience in Kentucky than Tennessee. MTSU, nice. I had a lot of friends who go there. Yeah. Do most U.S. citizens visit most of the states? Just a few? It definitely depends. Definitely depends. But it's interesting that, you know, people in Europe might go to a different European country for a vacation, and people in the United States just might just go to a different state, you know? So. You're a SoCal person, went to Florida. Florida's going extra, sure, cool. Cool. US is massive, yeah. It is. It is. So you can definitely just travel the States for vacation. And some people definitely, like, you know, get around, right? They're used to standing in gaming? Yeah, I mean, I walk in games sometimes. I don't stand in game all the time, though. I'm doing a little bit of standing, like, in the beginning of my streams right now. But I'm mostly chilling these days during the daytime. Just said that and then we'll come back. Man, oh man. Ooh-wee. There are a lot of states. There's like destination states, you know. Yeah, you know, it's cool. There's a lot of different climates and, you know, I want to say biomes because of Archer playing Minecraft, but yeah, there's all kinds of different, you know, things to see in the US. Mountains, beaches, deserts, all kinds of stuff in between, you know. Grasslands, forests, it's got the works, man, it's got the works. Pretty crazy. Here you go. All kinds of different cultures and fun stuff to explore, definitely. Yeah, I figure what I want to do next. I want to do a flat bench or go more of an incline. Oh. Whew. Ohio here, just got back from Florida a couple weeks. I made you sick. Why? Too warm or pretty hot in Ohio too, I bet. All right. Even within a state you have huge men's culture? Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The US is pretty neat. Unfortunately, we're hearing a lot of negative things about US politics and culture, I think, because there are some really scary, bad things going on, but it is a really neat and beautiful place, so it's worth working for, you know what I mean? It's worth working for. NorCal versus SoCal, that's the difference in terms of like climate and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like NorCal can have like, you know, like forests and stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Oof. Yeah. It is interesting how that works. And then so those states all have to kind of like, you know, take all those interests into account when they're making decisions and stuff, right? But sometimes, let me tell you, he doesn't glorify US a lot, usually a lot of negative things. Yeah, I'd say the news in general is probably negative focus, but no, we absolutely have, you know, some very serious issues that need to be discussed. And, I mean, some pretty scary stuff looming over the horizon if we let it happen, right? So, spooky. And people are just as passionate about one side as the other side is about their position, so, you know, it's got to make sure that the way that we make decisions plays out fairly in the sort of democratic way that we've agreed upon, but it's hard for people not to get weird and, you know, have things happen along the way that aren't good, right? But that's just how it goes, I guess. That's how it goes. Yep. Whew. But yeah, the craziness that plays out is not usually part of our day-to-day, but that's what's so shocking about it, is it just can, right? It can. And everybody talks about, oh my gosh, I can't believe this thing happened to us, you know? So, it's crazy. Pretty spooky sometimes. Yep. All right. If the US was as dangerous as they make it sound, that people would live in the dangerous areas, yeah, but some really scary stuff can happen in non-dangerous areas because, you know, it's just things, that's just how it goes, right? You know, people who aren't doing too great get stirred up and go and do some really, really bad things. And because of the way things work in our country, they can be equipped with very, very, very dangerous tools of murder, and it's kind of spooky how that works, right? So, yeah. Anyway, you wouldn't think it was dangerous, some of these places where things happen, right? But it can. But at the same time, we have all these wonderful things to preserve, and that's worth working for, right? So, keep it going. But there's all types of different, like, you know, unfairness, right? Like what Mort's talking about, economic factors forcing people to live in certain places, right? And then there's even forces that keep people disadvantaged, right? So they don't have the potential to, you know, advance themselves, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they missed, thank goodness, huh, Jacon? They missed them, thank goodness, but things would have been a lot worse if they had if they actually got them. But yeah, terrifying. That should not be the kind of thing that happens. Yeah. Should not be the kind of thing that happens in our country at all. Has no way to conduct ourselves. But it sounds like it was just one dude, one kind of like isolated, probably, you know, jaded young person equipped with a tool of war, right? I guess, like, okay. Crazy, huh? Absolutely insane, right? And then, but then the other part of it where it gets spun in all these different ways that people want to use it, and it riles people up. It's dangerous, man. It's crazy, you know? Crazy. We haven't really talked about that much in the channel, but the main thing is, I think there's a lot of good when it's worth preserving. Gotta work for it, but yeah, kind of a scary time, huh? That's the thing, Miguel. Not everybody loves guns. I think that you'll find in every country, every culture all over the world, people are rarely unanimous about any kind of thing, and we certainly aren't unanimous about guns in the United States, right? I would say most things in the U.S. are going to be about 50-50, right? It's going to be about 50-50. So there are a lot of people like myself who are not passionate about having a bunch of guns in the country. So yeah, but because of the way that American politics works, there's very powerful lobbying agencies that, or I don't know if agencies is the right word, but very powerful lobbying that keeps the money flowing and the guns in people's hands, you know, which has various effects. So, but yeah, it's definitely not unanimous. Almost nothing is in the United States, as crazy as that is. Almost everything is about 50-50. In terms of how it plays out. Pretty wild. Here we go. And as crazy as it is for you, it's just as crazy for a lot of people who live here, you know? Kind of seems like there are already too many guns in the US to realistically do anything about it if everyone agreed. I disagree. Like, almost every country that has decided to make guns not a thing has succeeded in dramatically reducing gun violence. So, I don't think so. I think if literally everybody agreed, then yeah, we would be able to make it happen, you know? But, yeah. One of the crazy things is we're not even allowed to, like, you know, take steps towards making it harder to acquire firearms, right? Because any step in that direction of gun control is very aggressively resisted by, you know, individuals, but also, you know, these sort of powerful lobbying things that pay politicians lots of money to, you know, advance their thing, right? So it's pretty crazy. So it's like, you know, it's like when you see that there's a lot of deaths from car accidents and you say, well, let's research this. What's a couple things we could do to reduce deaths from car accidents? Do we need to make the vehicles more safe? Do we need to work on our traffic laws and rules and adjust things? And it would be like the car companies immediately being like, no, you can't look at anything like that, no. And it's like, well, what if we like put seatbelts in the cars? It's like, no. That's gonna cost us way too much money. People should have the right to not wear a seatbelt if they want to. But it's like, but if we wear seatbelts, it'll reduce, you know, car injuries and deaths by like 75% or something, right? And it's like, no, there's way too many cars out there. There's no way we could put seatbelts in all these cars. It's like, I mean, you could try and less people would die, right? So, but like the attempt isn't even allowed to be made, right? So, yeah, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Definitely not saying this as a reason to try. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but what I'm saying is like it's kind of crazy that you can't even have the discussion.
right? It's so hard to even have the discussion because a lot of American politics is just sort of like one side trying to interfere with the other, right? So even if it's a good thing that's being done, the other side will just not let it happen because then it's something that the other side is doing and they just don't want to let them do anything. And then they want to interfere as much as possible and then be like, look, they're not getting anything done. And then if anything good does get done, they'll try to take credit for it, despite trying to resist it the entire time, right? So it's kind of insane. But oh well. Yeah. And then people get so much of their information and opinions on how they should feel off of like media, which is obviously like super heavily skewed, right? And even just over the past like couple months, you've been able to see how media gets bought off and how people get bought off and completely change their stance on things, right? And you can just see it happening live. Like you can see the corruption happening in real time, you know? It's actually crazy. And so it's really hard as like a normal person to like try to make good informed decisions. And it's actually terrifying for people who don't pay attention to like the past and the future and how things might be different. They just kind of just say whatever they're being told to say and just believe whatever they're being presented and they take it at face value. It's actually insane. So it's in those times that you feel almost like powerless, right? Like you want to be a good person, do the right thing, do it the right way. And then you just see the level of corruption and manipulation that takes place on like a day-to-day basis that, you know, a lot of people don't even pay attention to. They just sort of take it at face value and you're like, man, we are so fucked. But you have to kind of resist that, right? You have to resist that kind of like hopelessness, but it's hard. It's hard. Because there are some really, truly evil people trying to do really, truly evil things all the time, you know? And they've been trying to do it for a long time, and this has been building momentum for a long time, and things are happening, you know? Things are actively happening, and it's really scary. Really worrisome. But you still gotta find a way to go about your day-to-day life, try to be a good person, do the right thing the right way, you know? And some of us enjoy a position of privilege where some of the things that are happening don't really affect us on our day-to-day yet. But they will, you know? They will. You know, some of our like transgender friends will go from just sort of feeling uncomfortable in their own skin to being harassed on the daily because it's become socially acceptable because the government continues to take away their rights and freedoms. You know? And even, it might not even be in legislature, it might just be in terms of how a politician who enjoys popularity speaks about it, right? And all of a sudden you have friends that are transgender getting beat up and bullied and eventually perhaps even taking their own lives, which happens way too often, just as a result of this wave of hate rolling in, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. So pretty scary, pretty sad, and it's coming. It's been coming, you know, so. And if you don't take it seriously, like a lot of people do, you know, I see my friends from the WoW community, you know, just memeing about this kind of stuff, and it's like, guys, this is fucking really serious. You know, this affects people in your community, this affects you. Like, joking about it, I understand if you're trying to make light of it because it's so scary, you just want to feel a little bit better for today, but like, it's real. Like, I don't know. Had to come off Twitter? Yeah, Twitter is so fucking skewed too. Because remember, like so much of what we get on social media these days is like fed to us by an algorithm, showing us what, not only what it thinks we want to see, but what it wants us to see too, right? So, yeah. So it's crazy how all this comes together these days, guys. It's crazy. So you really have to pay attention. You really gotta pay attention. You know what I mean? You gotta look out for each other. That's like the main thing. It's like, so what do you do? I don't know, but I think the main thing you do is continue to act with love. Continue to act with compassion. Look out for each other, take care of each other, you know? Support each other. And remember that we're part of a community who has differences of opinion, but you have to be able to solve those differences of opinion peacefully, right? You can tell them passionately, but you can't be doing it with violence or whatever, right? That's not how we do things. But then you got one side of the government, I mean, who's like trying to stir things up. It's like, what are you talking about? Oh, it's insane. You know? Crazy. Yep. Yeah, you definitely can't use the For You page. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Talking with actual people in person is way different than online. Absolutely. Yeah, go actually interact with your world. Yeah. Don't just do it through the shadow of the flame on the wall, right? We're going backwards. We're going back to the shadow of the flame on the wall in the cave, right? But we're being shown what whoever is manipulating the puppets wants us to see. It's like, you know? We're going backwards. Or maybe we were never that far ahead, who knows? But it's scary. It is. And I was talking to Jenny about this yesterday, about how like your as like a content creator potentially, your interaction on social media. I talked about this with my buddy Sony too. Is it's like your self-worth what can be derived by your social media, and that's just, you just can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. Ugh. Ugh. Crazy. Man, oh man. Whew. All right, you don't think it would be rude to me IRL? Man, I hope not. I'm kind of a nice guy, I think. Usually pretty respectful. I might sass people on here every once in a while, but that's different, I think. I mean, I feel like I generally treat people in chat how I about treat them in person, right? That's true, Rob. On purpose, yeah. Right, because that's part of the algorithm, right? Is to show you shit that gets you mad so you interact with it. Yeah. That's kind of how it goes, right? Oh man. Whew. All right. Oof. Man, oh man. What's that? What are you talking about, filth? Where'd that come from? At the end of the day, you have your wife, you have your family, job, your games and pets. It's all you need to keep most people happy. I feel you. But, so here's the thing about that. Like, I'm with you. I love that for you. But there, to some extent, like, you are happy in your bubble, but if there are people who are suffering in your vicinity, and you can decide what your vicinity is, but for me, it's like my community, my country, even my world. If there are people who are suffering just for trying to be themselves, and there are people who are kind of inflicting suffering upon them and trying to make it worse for them, in a way that does affect me, right? I could be just in my little bubble, be like, I get to do whatever I want. I can stay in my house, work out, play video games, I don't have to worry about anything around me. And that's like, I can understand that, it's kind of a safe position, but at the same time, I am bothered by knowing that people who are, you know, transgendered individuals, for one example of people who I think are really suffering right now. But also just women. Like, women are
under siege about being able to make choice about their own body, whether they want to conceive or not have a baby, right? Like, we had our baby through IVF, right? And to think that people would be restricted in their ability to do that is absurd, right? And it's like, yeah, I have my baby, I'm good, but it's like, doesn't it matter to me that someone else is not going to be able to make decisions about their own body? It does. It does bother me. And so, like, I feel like there's a bit of a moral responsibility to take care of each other, right? So, I don't know. Trying to solve it on your own would cause so much pain for you, since unfortunate bad things always happen. True, but like, avoidance of pain for me isn't enough to let someone else be in pain, because I'm unwilling to help them to some extent, right? And sometimes it ain't much. You just gotta go vote, right? But sometimes I'm gonna talk about it too, because it just comes up naturally as part of our stream, right? Bun, thanks so much, man. Big flex for you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. So, right, that's what I mean. And I'm not saying you're wrong for saying that you have your life and you're happy with it. I'm saying, great. Don't you want that for everybody? There are some people who are being not allowed to live their life on their own terms, being who they want to be, you know, loving who they love, right? And I think that's like super, super important that people can do that. Because if you were in a position where you were not allowed to love your wife and marry your wife because she had the wrong eye color or something like that would be absurd, right? So I want to make sure that people can do that. And it bothers me that there are people who are trying to not let people do that. Because that's fucked, right? So, yes, and like you're saying, you have to sort of partition your involvement, right? Because you don't necessarily want to just drive yourself into the dirt trying to solve all the world's problems, right? Some people are going to do that and take a lot of suffering on their shoulders, and, you know, yeah, you got to do it. I'm not a religious person, but God bless them, you know, like, good luck. You are in for a rough road, but you can decide how you want to make a positive impact, and you can. You absolutely can. You can make it. You can make it as comfortable as you can. Make it make sense. And for us in the United States, it's sometimes just as simple as voting. You know. But it's also just as simple as, like, you know, being like, you know, putting out the good vibes for somebody sometime. You know, just being friendly. But yeah, you're right. You got to figure out how to do it, because you're just going to grind yourself into the dust. But you don't have to solve all the world's problems. But you can try to have a positive impact where you're at. And I'm not saying that anything that you're doing is wrong. If you just want to live in your bubble, I don't think I say that in a way that's like, I'm not trying to be condescending or anything like that. But what I'm saying is, there are a lot of us who enjoy the privilege of not having to worry about this shit because it doesn't affect us directly. But what's happening in your vicinity, I mean, it kind of is happening to you if you decide that your bubble involves people in your community or even your world, right? So, yep. Yeah. And so, all of us have the opportunity to do that in some way, right? You gotta find a way. You gotta find a way to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Reject politics, acquire delts. Sure, but the thing about it is, a lot of these things, I have to reiterate this. The topic of someone being able to choose what happens to their own body in respect to their reproductive health or capability, that's their own fucking decision, right? And it's not a political thing, right? It's like a human rights thing. Now, where we decide as a country and a community on how the laws dictate what people can do, that plays out in politics. But the actual thing itself is not a political thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a human right to be able to love who you love, be who you want, and decide what happens to you having, you know, giving birth to another life, right? Or not. You get to decide that. And it's not a political thing, but how we make decisions as a society plays out in politics. You know what I mean?
So you do still kind of have to have it play out through there, right? But what's also freaky is that obviously it's a law for now, and those laws are trying to be reversed, that you can't discriminate based off of like sexual orientation or, you know, gender identity or ethnicity. It's a law that you can't do that. But when you have you know, a leader, political leader or otherwise, treating people, you know, differently as a result of their orientation or ethnicity or gender identity, and they're devaluing people as a result of that, that still has societal impacts that don't play out in politics, right? Which is why it's important to not give people that power. But a lot of people like that. A lot of people want to treat people badly as a result of their identities, their ethnicity, right? They want to, which is fucked. And that amount of people seems to be growing, which is insane. So, again, the things that I talk about here, I don't generally speak about them in the mindset of politics. It's more just like, this is just an important thing to take care of each other. You know what I mean? Disagreements absolutely can be civil. It's hard to be civil when someone is such a fucking asshole. And they're like, no, I don't like this person because of their skin color. It's like, well, you're a fucking idiot, aren't you? And like, I don't want to interact with them in a nice way anymore because they're not a nice person. You know what I mean? You're a fucking bully and an idiot. And maybe you can change, but it seems like you're not fucking worth my time. You know? And then you disregard people. That's not it doesn't really help though. You know what I mean? You know? So, like, that's not a helpful mindset, but at the same time, like, you know, I have an intolerance for intolerance, right? Yeah, that's a weakness of mine. And so when people act like they don't care and they don't, you know, it's like not a big deal, it's all just a meme, and then all of a sudden the people that make decisions in our country are stacked as absolute corrupt evil fucks, and it's like, oh, yeah, whoops. One slip up can have very lasting negative impact. Devastating. This Supreme Court shit is horrendous. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah. Intolerant of intolerance, I am. Yeah. That's badass, Mort. That's badass. Congrats, man. All right. We do some shoulder pumpers here. I think I'd rather do shoulder pumpers than other stuff, right? Anyway. My little community. Keep your head up, guys. Try to pay attention. Try to have a positive impact. Because we're in for it, I feel like. Those evil, nasty fuckers are pushing back hard, man. Full court press. Full court press. I hope it doesn't work. Because there's already been serious damage done just by one slip up there. Ugh, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Still it goes though, huh? One way. Oh boy. Ooh-wee. Let's do some pumper reps. Because we still got a long time to work out, don't we? It looks like it, yeah. Thank you, Shiz. Some pumper reps here for the boys. Big flex for hooking up filth, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a little shoulder pumping in. And then we'll do back tomorrow. Pick up some weights tomorrow. Have that day. I also realize that talking about this kind of stuff is a turnoff to quite a few people. Sorry if this is a place where you want to escape all that. It's just on my mind a lot, guys. It's on my mind a lot. I don't have a huge platform, but the gym is also just literally my time where I get my thoughts in order for the morning, so sometimes you guys hear that. That's scary stuff though, boys. Here we go. It's not even the same amount of weight, is it? Did I not put the little extra one on there? I didn't. Gotta focus up. There we go. Gotta focus up. There we go. Oh man. But again, as a closing thought to that conversation for now, it's like, again, it's not bad for you to be happy and be like, yeah, this is cool, what I got is great. It's just like, a lot of really bad things happen when people aren't paying attention. You know? Really, historically devastating things to humanity happen when people are like, it's whatever. That guy's crazy, but I mean, how bad can it be, right? Like, yeah. It can get really fucking bad. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's nice. I like those pumper reps for the shoulders. Oof. I do. Yeah, 198 this morning. 198. Woo-wee. Yep. 198 this morning. Coming down a little bit. Yeah. That's crazy. IBB Pro, no. I remember my pro site, I said Muscle Mania, which is a natural bodybuilding federation. How many calories is this? About 2,500. That's feeling pretty cozy. At 2,500. Definitely not pushing the diet by any means. Pretty cozy. All right. 89 kilos. That's good. Yeah, I could get probably gonna get a little leaner before we start getting back into a surplus. I think cool things start happening around 190. I don't know how lean I'm really trying to get, but wouldn't be too bad, huh? I got the eye for it. Wait, for what now? I appreciate you pumping me up. What does that mean? I don't think that my structure is like great for bodybuilding because my shoulders aren't that wide, my waist is kind of wide. But I like the work, so we'll keep going. And I'm 5'11". That's a Pickelberg. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Ugh. Thanks for hooking up some of the gym stream enjoyers today, by the way, guys. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Mm. Ugh. Ugh. Woo. Super T's keeping it going, man. Big flex for you. Yeah, so what the heck was going on with somebody giving you a hard time in solo shuffle, Sid? That's super lame. Live on Twitter right now. I think so. Yeah. Indeed. Twitter and YouTube. What's up, YouTube guys? How's it going? Herman on Twitch. Yeah, who the heck is giving you a hard time and why? So weird. What the heck? What a weirdo. No matter how big I get, I always look skinny to yourself. Well, I could definitely look chunky to myself. That's for sure. Yeah. That's so weird. Yeah, where did that come from, Sid? That's so weird. I don't think it's dysmorphia. I just don't think I've really made that many gains. Truly. But we're working on it. We're doing other stuff. But yeah. I still have plenty of gains to be made. It's just, yeah. Just haven't really been working hard enough to do it, I don't think. I just haven't had the whole setup. I'm putting in effort, but yeah, it's different. Oh man, whew. Boy oh boy. Whew. Like, yeah, but do you know this person, Sid? Like, what the heck? Man, oh man. Trend hard, trend not at all, I would say. Yeah, that's so weird, Sid. Well, sorry you're dealing with that. So, yeah, that last week's shuffle definitely brings that on people, huh? What the heck? I still needed some Gladwins if you ever finish up your shuffle push and want to hit some threes or something, man. Warrior Boomy's pretty nuts, I bet. But I don't know if you have how many characters you have. But yeah, I need some Gladwins. It'd be fun to play at the end of the season, I think. I'm not like, Glad isn't that big of a deal, but it's just kind of fun to play. Cool little thing to work on before the season's over, just for fun. We got a couple days. Oh, little pumpers. And then shoals. Whew. Man. Alright. Whew. Alright. I have no idea what you're talking, Kimosh, but that's not going to reach the chat, brother. I don't know what that is, and I don't think that's what we're talking about here, brother. Ooh-wee. On Ven too? What a weirdo. Maybe just saw you guys from the esports broadcast and thought you'd be some good people to express their weirdness to, I guess. I don't know. I don't really think I have body dysmorphia, truly. I don't think so. I don't know. I think I have a pretty accurate vision. 6 foot after 5 left there concrete? Yeah, same, bro, same. I don't think I do. I think I have a pretty clear look. I don't know. Pretty clear vision. But who knows? I just want to get a little leaner and then we'll start to lean bulk from there, I think. That'll be fine. I just like to try to be a little sharper during the spring and summer. It just feels good. It just feels right. That's all I think I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of living my life for a little bit. I'm taking a year off. Except still training and dieting properly. Just a year off from everything, you know, from my training being super bodybuilding focused, right? Just training for enjoyment and focusing on other things. Oh, man. Yeah. I got a little bit griefed for some reason in season 1 of Shuffle, but I wasn't really that passionate about Shuffle at the time anyway. I still am not, but how many glad wins? Do you have a third? Maybe find somebody, whether you want to play healer or DPS. Need about 30, so maybe a day or two, right? A day or two. Woo-wee. A lot of people say what's up when I'm playing. Appreciate that. Yeah, somebody was griefing season 1, that was kind of lame, but actually a couple people griefed season 1, but whatever. I already could tell that Shuffle was not the kind of thing I was going to take seriously, what with the queue times and how troll it can be. I mean, it could be fun though. That first queue of the day usually goes pretty quick, but yeah, I can't be sitting around waiting for them queues. I get so like anxious and wigged out by that. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm familiar with that, Super Tease. I'm familiar with that, but I don't think I'm like popular enough to get grief too hard these days, thankfully. The trade-off, you know. A trade-off. Yeah, some glad wins together will be fun. I could probably get maybe Garbage to come heal us if we want to Warrior Boomy or something. Lovely, aloha, thank you, man. Big flex for hooking them up. Appreciate that. Maybe Garbage will want to play with us a bit. Some Boomy War, probably get the job done. One of your Boom Canals. Nice. Little pumpers. Don't mind if we do. Thank you, Lordy Lord. Gonna have some Cruise Big Flex for you. Appreciate it. Whew. That's funny, Lordy Lord. Pretty funny. Well, I'm glad you found the stream, bro. I'm glad. We'll keep it going, man. Just gotta find some people to do arena with. That's always super feels bad, man. When you can't find any arena, especially last week of the season, that super feels bad, man. Yeah. Whew. Awesome too, yeah. I haven't been playing a lot of alts. Maybe more within we will. We'll see. Maybe we will. Lordy Lord. Maybe we will. Whoa. Let's do just a little bit more here and think about getting moving along for the day, go get our gaming on. Pretty nice little pump with upper body though. I'm feeling it. And then big back day tomorrow. Yeah, I'll hit up Garbage and see if he wants to play. I mean, you know me, I'm on during the daytime. You can hit all the games? No, you don't need to do all the games, just a sesh, you know, just chip away at it, that's all. I'll hit him up, see what he's doing. Yeah, I'm on during the day today and tomorrow, and then we can do night sessions if I have to. But yeah, no, go ahead and do your solo push. Yeah. Yep. Whatever your cryo is, all good, man. Just looking to game with the buds for Glad. This is good stuff. And the season game with the boys for Gladski. Is that what you both rather play as Boomkin or something or anything else? You probably see Super T's doing the AWC broadcast. Hammering it out. Yep. Probably so. All right. Let's do a few more of these. Get ready to wrap this thing up. Probably not gonna go run today. Gonna give my lower legs a little bit of a break, I think. Wouldn't mind going for a walk or something, but we'll see. I've always been natural? Yeah. Yeah. Never have messed around with any of that stuff. How about you? Ugh. It's been using more switchable. It's cool to have you here today, Jeremiah. Don't be shy about dropping that prime on us if you've enjoyed your time on the stream today. We're gonna finish up the workout here in a bit. Then we'll fire up our gaming stream. See what's up. It's not that rare for people not to take drugs, I don't think. I really don't think so. Oh. Yeah, Prime, hit it, bro, hit it. Pump us up with it, and we'll take good care of it for you for the month. Oh. Woo. Damn, Jacob. Lean and mean with it, bro. 6'1", 160, shee. Some people on gear, yeah, but there's a lot of people who aren't too, right? For sure. How long it take you to grow the stream decent size? I mean, I think I got kind of lucky. My journey might be different than yours. And Zelly, thanks for the Prime, man. Big flex for you. Like I said, we'll take care of it for you, man. Thank you, dude. How you do it? You click subscribe, and then at the bottom, it should have an option to subscribe for free with Prime. That should do it. 3 Jacob, he's busy, bro. He's busy. He's busy right now. Busy man. He's a busy businessman right now. Oh. Biggest and strongest I've ever been was when I was natural. Well, what the fuck are you doing then, man? What are you doing? You're on drugs and weaker than than before? What's happening? Or did you have to get on like TRT or something? What are you doing? There we go. Oh, goodness, yeah, what's going on there? Oh. Rough. Man. Whew. You think low dose tea is fine? I mean, like, depends on what you mean by fine. You're still telling your body to stop making it, right? Kind of weird. Like you might be getting all the negative effects and none of the positive effects. What's the point? Whew. Man, oh man, training for a sport. What are you doing now? All right, show the option. Right, you gotta find the Prime button. It's in there. They may have hidden it, but it's there. Probably a little checkbox. It says subscribe using Prime. It's in there. It's in there. I do be hiding it, yeah. Retired from right now. Arm wrestling. Oh snap. Okay. Yeah, they don't drug test arm wrestling, do they? A whole other ball game right there. Ooh, somebody help him. They really hide the Prime then, huh? What the heck? Oh, snap? Okay, yeah, sorry. Oh, dang. Not snap. There's some snaps that you don't want to have happen, huh? You don't want the snaps. Ugh. Yeah, just a little bit of shoulders here at the end of the workout, just pumping a little bit. We'll be doing some back day tomorrow, I think. What's up, Orf? Thanks for helping us get started with some subbies today, guys. Get the stream off the ground for the day. Oh, we'll see if we can figure out some wild stuff. If it's like yesterday and I'm just asking my entire B tag for arena and can't get anything going, I might just play something else today. Do some reacts, play some Elden Ring, go check on the League Vampire Survivors thing, something, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, but yeah. Bob was making me kind of sad yesterday. All right. I'm Swarm. Yeah, I like those kind of games. It's probably gonna be fun. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, what do you guys think, man? Is this the time? Finally, this PoE league will be different. Right, PoE again. Just depress myself again. I love PoE and these ARPGs, but it's tough. I would play the heck out of PoE and action RPGs. Just the stream just doesn't really get a juice in, right? I know. I'll get depressed. We'll see. You know what's going on is Lost Ark has their solo raids going now with drops. You could check that out too. We'll see. No, this is more of a traps exercise. Did a lot of chest today. Yep. Your bicep curl's gone nuts, yeah, I bet, huh? I bet. I see what you're saying. More sport-specific strength for sure, huh? I gotcha. Makes sense. Yep. Whew. Plague Engineer. That's just like a WoW name. Thanks, Plague. We'll keep working on it, bro. Keep working on it. Oh, yo. I tend to do a couple leggy things. We'll do this tomorrow, though. Keep it going. Shredding. Pretty quick progress there. If this is feeling good, though. Shredding. Darn. You're making some gains too, Doc Me, huh? Ooh. Crazy. Crazy. You guys making some serious gains.
Way to work, guys. Way to work. Couple more little shouldies. Just some pumpers at the end of the day. We'll wrap this thing up here pretty soon. But thanks for hanging out, guys. Gym stream looking good today. Appreciate the pumps, too. Do I follow him? I don't think I do, no. He doesn't seem, I don't know, man. He's definitely seeming kind of like not a force for good these days, Scary. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a force for good to me. How about you, man? Man. 18%? You think you'll lose 6% body fat in 10 pounds? Really? Okay, maybe. Maybe. 230 if you gain more muscle? You gonna be gaining a lot of muscle in a deficit like that? Maybe. Man. Maybe. Yeah, I got you, Scary. Why do you ask? What's on your mind? Not necessarily much of a deficit, more of a recomp? No, if you're losing weight, that's a deficit, yeah. Especially if you're trying to go down 6% body fat. You're not gonna do that at maintenance calories, but fair enough. Again, if you're on drugs, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Oh, that sucks. Known as GOAT, that sucks. Yeah, I feel you, man. Make you get in touch with me for some gym help. I mean, right here is great. We're on the stream for a couple more minutes, then we'll be on the gaming stream too. The main thing if you want to lose some weight is eat less calories, ! Fat loss. Yeah, ! Fat loss. You can type that in the chat and watch that, yeah. You don't need to starve yourself, but you do need to likely be in a deficit. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to get some exercise if you just can't even stand up, right? But I mean, you can still do it. You just gotta get creative and really want it, right? But yeah, that's tough, man. I'm sorry that you got hurt, but I'm glad that you're alive. You know what I mean? That's scary. Yeah. All right. Can confirm you lost that much weight in a surplus. That's not how that works, but okay. What you may have estimated to be in a surplus just wasn't actually a surplus if you lost weight on it. It's just not a surplus, right? It's not how that works. You were in a deficit if you were losing weight. So, yeah. All right. Only take supplements? All right, man. Power to you, brother. Power to you. Here we go. Oh. There we go. But I guess, Phil, you are on stuff, so maybe that's different. But anyway. Top 3 supplements that have the best effects on getting healthy, losing weight. So getting healthy, losing weight is going to be about your exercise, diet, and sleep more than anything. But yeah, like Legion Pulse, Legion Recharge, and maybe Triumph. The multivitamin could be good, or protein, something like that, depending on what you need. If you type !Legion quiz, you could get a little quick look at some supplements that might be right for you and your goals. When am I gonna play some League? Maybe during pre-patch, we'll see, huh? Maybe today, who knows, bro? Who knows? Right, what you thought was a surplus wasn't.
right? But yeah, taking drugs definitely changes things. You can do some stuff that's different than normal. Definitely, yeah. Definitely. All right. That's why people like drugs, because they work, but they also can really fuck you up, so be careful. How much does that have? Not much. Like 150 total pounds, something like that. Yep. That's hard, that's when you can't do cardio. You just have to eat less. So you can tell, I mean, you asked me what to do, I'm telling you what to do. You can give me feedback that you think it's gonna be difficult, but I mean, have you ever tracked your calories? Have you? Yeah, Scary Kings, you think that's true what he's saying? Elon has $221 billion. He can probably put his office building wherever he wants. And if he doesn't want to put it somewhere where there are people who are, you know, disadvantaged, then he doesn't have to do that. That's just propaganda. That's okay though. Use your brain. Yeah, use your brain. You think 40 grams of fat a day is too low? Yeah, I do. I'd like to see that probably no lower than like 50. Yeah, brother, that's just anti-California propaganda. Measured my arms out for a long time. Does that have to do with taxes? Probably. At least a little bit of that, yeah. I don't know, he's getting real weird, but that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Oh wow, like a mega rich, you know, weirdos getting weird? Who'd have thought it, huh? Who'd have thought? Anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is. Macro factor works, yep. Literally never have any of your weight loss people doing cardio. Food habits, yeah. Food, I mean, cardio's great, but I mean, you gotta nail your food. Last time I measured your arms there that much, probably that sounds about right. I haven't measured my arms in a long time, but I think 17 to 18 or something like that. How do you share your daily calories, or how do I like divide them? I mean, I think right now, carbs are like 260. I can look at my phone. Let me have a look at it for you. Carbs are 260, protein's like 240, fat's like 60, something like that. But I might be bringing them down a teens too. We might actually be getting into some real dieting calories here in a second. Where it's gonna be like 180 protein, 200 something carbs, 50 fat, something like that. Yep. But alright dudes, that's enough for today I think. Let's wrap it up and hit up the gaming stream in hopefully like an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Right on schedule. That'll be the plan. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing love. Chilling, chatting, subbing it up too. Always very, very appreciative of the support. If you guys, like I said, want to hang out with me for the games, stay tuned. Follow the stream. Give the YouTube stream some love. I'll link the YouTube stream in here. So if you guys can hit it with a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's workout. And I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.